been living wealthy off the habits of others. Now you have two choices. Either continue on the path that you're taking as a flashy dealer, or can use your head and stay low-key. Then people see everything that you're doing and you making it easy to be taken. The choice is yours. Think wisely.
In the last video, I spoke about the city guy known as Preem, right? Let me clarify that I don't know for sure if this was the famous leader of the Supreme Team or not. I clearly stated that I believe the guys were pretending to be kingpins while in North Carolina. One thing I do know is that the New York City guys who blog and podcast can confirm this story is real or not. But what happened in the next 2 weeks was truly wild. Remember I told you that I got the money and fled the house? I went to a friend's house and shared the story of what had just happened with him, my brother, and my New York City boys. The New York City boys said they were going to Atlanta the next morning and that I should come to get away for a few days. Once we arrived in the A, we met with another friend who showed us around the area. We ended up at a swap meet where I saw a nice chain and matching ring. One of my guys saw how I was looking at the set and said to me, "Stop being so tight with your money. You're getting money, and you just got a free 17 grand. Get the set, bruh, and treat yourself for a change." So I did, and we later came back to North Carolina. Once back in NC, I got an MPV minivan, put in a new system, and added rims. I moved into a new place and linked up with my contact. But I did some things differently this time. I installed a 4-way camera system with voice sound and a monitor that showed each way in the new spot. I still hadn't heard from Preem since that night, and I had just gotten 100 pounds from the Migo. The thing about my Migo was that he didn't let me spend my money. I will touch on that in another story. So I quickly got off 50 pounds and broke down the rest. One thing about being the weed man while everyone else had the cocaine was that people didn't realize how much money was being made off weed. So it was rare to get targeted by the Jack Boys unless it was an inside job. Anyway, shortly after I was set up in the new spot, I started seeing this fine Puerto Rican girl in the area. Everyone was trying to get at her, but she wanted me. Keep up, please. This is where things get juicy. We started a relationship, and I was blind to the facts. 1. She was from the Bronx. 2. She went for me even though I was low-key when it came to street names and reputation. 3. I ignored the butterflies in my stomach for this moment. As time passed, it came to what she said was her birthday, and I decided to take her to the Hilton and get the penthouse suite for the weekend. I had about $1,000 in my pocket and a pocket full of change, which is a story for another day. When I pulled up to a store and jumped out of the MPV, I saw a car pull in with New York tags. As I was getting blunts for the weekend, a guy with a scar from a razor blade down one side of his face walked in. He said, "I see that chain, bro. It looks nice, and those are not fake diamonds either." I replied, "No doubt," and he walked outside. By the time I got up to the counter, he was behind me and said, "Oh, you got a ring to match that too, huh?" That's when the butterflies kicked in. I left the store, jumped in the car, and told my friend what had just happened. As I pulled off, I saw the car was behind me. I tried to speed away, but I was in a van, and they were in a sports car. Long story short, I tried to make a sharp turn. The car almost flipped and stayed on 2 wheels. Once it straightened up, the guy was beside the car with a gun in my face. I saw the bullets: hollow point, slug, hollow point, slug, .38 pistol. They robbed and carjacked me. The cops didn't believe me, and it was the first carjacking in the city. After that night, I never saw the girl again. SMH. Later, a dude told me he knew where the car was that robbed me. Once he showed me, I went to the house, guns ready, in broad daylight. I knocked on the door when I received a phone call from the Brooklyn Police Department saying they had the guys in my car. Lucky me, right? The plan was that whoever opened the door was going to get hit. As I was walking away from the house, an old lady opened the door. I was a fucking idiot. I realized that I had been told all my life I would be dead or locked up for the rest of my life, and I was trying my best to make sure what they said came true. It's in hindsight that I see God was giving me something to put out there so that it could maybe save a life or two. The streets are not worth your life. This connection to New York runs deep in my life for some years. Was it Preem that sent Girly my way? How was it that the guys that carjacked me happened to be from Brooklyn? When I went to retrieve my car from the city, I was ready to see the guys that did the lick on me. I asked the cops like a dumb ass to let me in the cell with one of them. The cop told me to take my country ass to the lot, get my car, and get the fuck out of NY. He said they got the guys because they were driving a car with 30-day NC tags. And when they ran the tags, they found out the car was stolen. This was the first chance they had to get the guys. They had been trying to get the guys on murder charges and could not, but could get them for the car and at least take them off the streets for a minute. He said they were looking into about 30 bodies on them dudes and asked did I still want to be put in the cell with them? I said fuck nah. He said go home, man. You see, I was city dumb to didn't know any better. I know that when this reached the city that the guys that did this can confirm this is no lie. A few years later I see the video of Preem getting locked up and watched the story. He looked very much like the guy I was dealing with, but I really can't say yeah or nah. Only he know if he was the guy I was deal with it, and maybe Big Daddy Kane who I never met. If this was the real Preem, I was a lucky dude, and another reason that I had to go through what I've been through to tell you my story to maybe save a young man's life, or maybe two. This is a small world, and you just never know what you are fucking with until it's too late. Trust me when I say if you are doing the street life shit, you are really taking a big chance with your life. If you make it out, it won't be with the money unless you paid the cost. In my case, I left with no money, but no real jail time, and I am alive. But I did leave with stories for the youth, and that's worth more than money to me. Straight like that.
D-boys, you have been living wealthy off the habits of others. Now you have two choices. Either continue on the path that you're taking as a flashy dealer, or can use your head and stay low-key. Then people see everything that you're doing and you're making it easy to be taken. The choice is yours. Think wisely.
Yeah. That's all. Homie, so watch what you do. Never be seen again when them people come through. Catching they song. So watch what you do. They know how you getting money. It's a secret to you. Then they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. Homie, they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They know how you getting money. It's a secret to you. That they saw getting money every day, moving major cane. Big shoes on his whips, 3 or 4 chains. 7 years of straight ballin' without a problem yet. Stunting in the club with his boys, that's where the problem's at. But everything's cool, it ain't the gloom. They overlook that white guy in the room. Shades on and leather coat, sipping on the rum and coke. Something ain't right, round the homies up, it's time to go. Pimpin' won't leave, he's 3 shades in the wing. Throwing out stacks, talking packs with his friends. All the while he taking pictures from the camera in his sleeve. That white guy that's chillin' is a FED. Recording conversations, he's the boss they waiting on. Saw our homie get it, they ain't hit him till his paper long. Outside the club, they suited up for the raid. Then pimpin' stepped out and went straight to the cage. They sold him, homie, so watch what you do. Never be seen again when them people come through. Pitching they sold him. So watch what you do. They know how you getting money, it's a secret to you. Then they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. Homie, they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They know how you getting money, it's a secret to you. Stress out, doing numbers off a couple on the red. One-stop shop, camera systems on the ledge. Pimpin' living on the edge. Money, cars, clothes, hoes. He's a trapaholic, so it's never closed. But his boys a rat working with the feds. Assistant in the case that goes to take his home ahead. It's a nigga that he fed from the gutter to the top. The moves that he making, information for the cops. Documenting every sale, every car, every spot. All the women that he cut, all the children that he got. They just waiting for the word. 19 birds on the way from Tallahassee in an all-black excursion. It felt fishy when they headed to the pickup, being followed by a van out of where they bout to get them. Damn, blue lights flashing, they got your baller. I already know what it is, pimp, cause they sold you. Homie, so watch what you do. Never be seen again when them people come through. Pitching they sold you. So watch what you do. They know how you getting money, it's a secret to you. Then they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. Homie, they saw you, yeah. They saw you, yeah. They know how you getting money, it's a secret to you. Then they saw you.
Oh man, fuck this nigga, man. This nigga scared me, man. I'm about to Yo, man, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. Fuck this shit, man. I don't want no Jigsaw.